Hey guys! So in case you were living under a rock this week, there was a scandal that rocked YouTube this week. But in case you were not privy to said scandal, Sam Pepper, this like YouTube prankster guy, posted a video this weekend where he like not fake, but like had a fake arm and like faked people out and like pinched girls' butts as they walked by. Pranks? Because touching women in a sexual way without their consent is funny? And then within 24 hours, enough people rallied together on the internet and reported the video enough to where YouTube took it down. And it was awesome, and it was wonderful, and it was like, the world is okay, I'm on Team Internet. And then within a day of that video being taken down, instead of YouTube suspending his account for a while, he uploaded part 2 of 3 with the same video, just with the genders reversed. So now instead of Sam Pepper pinching girls' butts, it was this girl, Alana Cole, another YouTuber, pinching guys' butts. So then the internet went into overdrive. And within 3 hours, the video got taken down. Like, it was amazing, the internet's response to this. Not only because it just happened so fast, but because there were so many content creators talking about consent and abuse and assault, and not just like the female content creators, and it filled my soul with like hope, and I'm like, okay, we're making strides. The next morning, after Sam Pepper posted the second part, and it got taken down within 3 hours, he posted part 3, the reveal, telling everybody that, oh, it wasn't a prank, it was a social experiment. Pranks on you, assholes. A, I don't believe you. B, it still doesn't excuse the fact that you were just still perpetuating sexual assault because you have 2 million subscribers, and a large portion of them are not going to understand that or not going to see the third part, are just going to see you doing the thing that is so bad and then just being like, oh, okay, it's cool, it's funny. Your social experiment is falling on deaf ears because you've done shit like this in the past. Like, if this was the first time Sam Pepper had ever done anything of this sort, of this caliber, I could have cut him some slack. But he's a hypocrite because he has posted multiple videos in the past that have like creepy, pervy, sexual abusey type behavior. One where he like lassoed women as like a way to pick them up, and then another one where he like handcuffed himself to girls until they kissed him and then he would let them go. But the first time that I heard about Sam Pepper was back in 2012 when he went to VidCon dressed up as an old man, like in full old man makeup gear, like you couldn't tell it was him. And he went around VidCon and like being creepy and like violating people and like touching people, and like went behind Charlie McDonnell in his signing line and like gave him a neck massage, and they had to kick him out of VidCon. So does that mean that all his other creepy assaulty videos are also social experiments? No, because he's genuinely a creepy dude. I don't believe that he came up with this idea in the first place to have it be a social experiment, because he's that kind of person, from what I've gathered from his videos in the past. The response from the internet was so overwhelmingly unified against Sam Pepper that it resulted in such like quick and brisk action by YouTube and just by the internet in general that it made me feel really awesome that everybody was on the same page. The one good thing that has come out of this was that it brought the idea and the discussion of consent and sexual assault to like the front of the internet, because it wasn't just the YouTube community getting to see this. Like Jezebel picked it up, the Huffington Post picked it up, it was everywhere. It might help us kind of make strides in this and like help make it stop. Because earlier this year there was a lot of people coming forward with stories about abuse from YouTubers and being taken advantage of by their like idols. But because so much of that was like telling stories and talking about their experiences, a lot of terrible people on the internet started blaming them and they didn't believe them. Now, because there's like, it's a visual thing, people are like seeing this happen, it hopefully will just like bring it more to the forefront and have more people talk about it. Because abuse is unacceptable, and anything against your consent, anytime somebody does something that you don't want them to do and you tell them that, that's not okay. Like, that's abuse. And after this all happened, there was another girl who posted a video talking about Sam Pepper specifically violating her and taking advantage of her. And I'm gonna link you to that video, but please, for the love of God, do not read the comments, because it's a terrible, terrible place, just like in general. I just am hoping and praying that Hank holds his ground and stays true to what he said about Sam Pepper being banned from VidCon, because if he goes back on that, I will be very, very mad. Because what he did was unacceptable, even if he thought of it as a social experiment, even if that wasn't an afterthought to save his own ass, which I think that's what it was. How much of a holier-than-thou asshat do you have to be to think that you have the place to do a social experiment talking about this, when you in the past have perpetuated this behavior so much that, like, you have all people, like, have no room to talk. And he just needs to stop. He just needs to go away and just go away. So I've posted several links to videos below from other content creators, both in like the Wonderly community and just a general YouTube community. And they're really just thoughtful videos that I would like you to watch, just because this is a serious thing that we need to address, and that we need to address problematic behavior in the YouTube community. And I really hope that this gets people thinking about it and gets people like just fired up and mad about it. Because what this week makes me realize is that nothing unites a community more than like collective calling out of shitty behavior. Huge people on YouTube that are usually just like comedic content creators were talking about this to their followers and bringing awareness to it, and that's awesome, and that's what needs to happen more often, not only just when somebody does something shitty. But the best way to close this video is one thing that I've noticed that happened after this. There was a hashtag started on Twitter called Greater Creator about people being better and people doing better things with their time, and being better to their viewers, to their audience, and to other creators around them. And the best way to sum up that idea is Leslie Found Her Grail tweeted, "Great that I'm seeing love for all these YouTubers, but I should be seeing this every day, not at expense of just some ass. If your goal as a YouTuber is to share the love, don't just remember that when anger fuels the community." And that's the good thing that should come out of this, is that yes, shitty people exist, but we need to be talking about these things all the time, not just when something like this happens. So leave your thoughts in the comments below and start a discussion about it, and let me know what you thought about this whole Sam Pepper bullshit this week. And I will see you guys on Saturday. Bye.